rolling, guys. Hit it. Oh, that was sick.
Phoenix Games made a skateboarding title. Yes, the team proudly known for such classics like White Van Racer, Maniac Mole, and let's not forget publishing countless upon countless bootleg Disney films, some of which I am just far too familiar with. They made a skateboarding game. In 2007, no less. Gonna give EA's Skate a run for its money, oh I bet. Let's check it out. Skateboard Madness Extreme Edition. I mean, just look at that cover. It doesn't get any more extreme than that. To my shock and disgust, this game was originally 29, probably 30 Australian dollars when it was new. Somebody bought it, immediately regretted their decision and pawned it into cash converters, who then sold it for $7. A new poor victim purchased the game and then sold it for a whopping $9.90. I'm going to assume that $2.90 profit was to cover damages and help with counselling fees. And finally, I purchased the game for a whopping $1.50. With that sort of cash, I could have bought like a killer python lolly, or something like that, you know. It would have been much easier to live with the guilt of, let me tell you. The back of the box here reeks of passionate graphic design, with the awful graffiti font you can't even read.
Can you translate it? Of course, but only into Beta Crypt 3, a language so complex there's even less chance of understanding it.
Look, I know yesterday's skateboarding game had Comic Sans. You can mock that all you want, but at least it's functional, okay? A new skateboarding legend is born. Not just any old legend, but the greatest of all time. Generic dude bro obscuring his face from the shame. Oh boy. This menu, it looks like a toilet bowl. A pissy, shitty, cummy toilet bowl. Ugh. Even the selection sound effect is a fart. I'm not even trying to be funny here, that's just how the game is. We've got a healthy selection of meth addicts and meth dealers to pick from, so I'm gonna play as Fred Durst. This would have been rough for 1997, not 2007! Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just do this. So, as you can see, it looks like shit, it plays like shit, it sounds like a fucking massacre. Worse is when the song starts to skip. I don't know if my CD is scratched or if that is just intentionally the way it's supposed to be, but whatever it is, it's atrocious. Whack your headphones on for this next part to see what I mean. The music even becomes duplicated with both tracks playing out of each ear. How fucking abysmal is that? Turning this shit off before I go any fucking further. Okay, peace and tranquility. Not that CKY or anything else would have saved this game. Just look at the first level. It's a mess. Ramps and rails just littered around with no planning. The dude can barely get off the ground to get over some of these steps and curbs. It's virtually unplayable most of the time, and yet I'm expected to race around collecting checkpoints before the timer runs out? Bitch, I can't even land a trick coming down off the ramp. This dude just gives up on life, and honestly, I don't blame him. Getting air is like playing roulette. Sometimes you win, but most of the time you lose. There is no mid-air adjustment as you can only go straight up, often spinning out of control and landing face first on the cement below. Each level has a race, a collectathon, and a high score run. The race, as you can see, is a nightmare due to checkpoint locations being upchucked all over the map at pure random. Collection has a bunch of skateboards to pick up, literally the exact same thing, only we can grab them in any order we please. Finally, there is the high score mode. We've got a whopping 10 minutes on the timer, and you might assume we'll need all of that time due to the startling lack of controls, but no actually. Tricks like the foot throw and the skywalk never lose any value no matter how many times we land them successfully, and grind spamming works like a charm, so yay for us! We're gonna get to see the entire game. Level 2 looks like the inside of a bin, a massive garbage chute with broken textures and posters scattered all over regarding a missing cat. I always enjoy when game developers tribute their pets with video game Easter eggs, but imagine immortalising your missing, most likely dead cat inside of a Phoenix game! Did they think that was going to help them get the thing back home? Oh. I mean, listen, I'm not proposing any facts here, okay? For all I know, this could just be some random image off of Google. I'm just suggesting a hypothetical situation, because... well, what the fuck else am I gonna do? This game is nothing. There is nothing to talk about. And for what it's worth, I hope the developers of this game, I hope their fucking cat is dead. Moving on. It's probably a bit fucking harsh, Jesus. This map is the worst because everything is way too big. We can't get up the stairs, so we're constantly wasting time looking for a ramp to get up to certain points, all while grappling with the broken controls. Even still, it's incredibly easy. The high scores can be done in the first minute or two, but while most games would simply say, mission complete, respect earned, 100 bitches gained, this game forces you to sit and wait for that timer to painfully tick all the way up to 10 minutes. So what do? You just waste time looking around at the dogshit graphics and marveling at these awful sound effects. I can hear a printer and what sounds like a stack of DVDs falling over. That's all there is to do to pass the time, turning what could be a 30-minute game into like 30 minutes of pure waiting around. Listen, we all know that I've played some shit on this channel over the years. Hell, I've played shit that was shit even by Phoenix game standards. But this fucking shit, this might just be the most stinkiest poo-poo that I've ever played. I'm fucking sick of it, man. Look at this fucking open world in level 3, dudes. Skate wishes it had environments this open and free to explore. Whacked out textures, buildings that make the Atari 2600 look like a PS5. It's just awful, and yet I keep on playing. Why am I still playing? I had too much self-respect to force my way through MTV skateboarding, but this is the game that makes me want to battle fourth? What the fuck is my life anymore? Level 4, on the other hand, is this tiny little shoebox area with a shocking difficulty spike, given that we only have 60 seconds to collect all of the skateboards, meaning that we need frame-perfect accuracy. And thank God this game is so pristine and polished, consistent and reliable, so I expect that there will be no issues with that here. Level 5, the final level, is again very cramped. It's dark and cold and absolutely lifeless. The back of the box is like, have you ever dreamed of travelling all around the globe? But it didn't mention anything about it being from a fucking rat's perspective, skating through a goddamn trash heap. Oh, nice. Fucking beautiful. Now that right there, ladies and mostly gentlemen, that right there is a work of art. Man, I wish I was playing Pro Skater 5 right now. Hell, I'd honestly take Tony Hawk's Motion at this point. For the first time ever in my life, I've actually finished all the way through a Phoenix game, and what is my reward? Having to live with that regret for the rest of my life. Maybe it's not justified for me to crap all over somebody else's work without having tried it for myself, you know. Usually that's a sentiment that I would agree with, But in this case, I have made better skateboarding games in the Creator Park feature of Pro Skater. It's not that goddamn hard, guys. Let me show you guys something. This is the Atari 2600 game Skateboarding, released in 1987. In it we control this little guy roaming around an open level looking for different objects to trick off of. You can walk around and jump on your board when you're ready to skate. It's got a bopping tune. Sure, the graphics are underwhelming, but they're standard for the time. I mean, this was released in 87 after all, 20 years prior to this cancerous tumour, and yet, in all of its simplicity, was such a profoundly superior game that it's not even funny. It's just fucking sad that this abhorrent garbage was even allowed onto store shelves in the year 2007 next to Skate, next to Tony Hawk's 9th game. By this point, the genre had lost nearly all of its momentum due to the sheer volume of copycat bootlegs trying to capitalise on the money printer. And sure, a handful did try something different and may have succeeded as alternatives, like the Skate franchise spawning a new generation of skateboarding fans, but the final nail in that coffin was the bloated market that allowed dirty toilet bowls like this to scare away the consumers. Were we spoiled for choice? No, I don't think so. There was only a handful of genuinely good, commendable and memorable skateboarding games out there. The rest of them were pure trash designed to trick you into throwing away your money. Oh, I want my fucking $1.50 back for this 1 out of fucking 10 game, alright? Alright? Surely I've deserved that! I'm fucking sick of playing all these garbage games all the time, man! When is it gonna end? Oh, god damn it! Oh, thank God Hawktober is finished for another year, because I don't think I could take any more, man. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed Hawktober 2022. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, remember to share it with your friends and on social media, and if you still need something to watch, then maybe go back and review some of your favourite episodes from previous years. And if you think I've earned it, then consider chucking a few bucks to me over on Patreon. Cheers, guys. I'm Square-Eyed Jack, and I hope you have a great fucking day. Thanks for watching.